Hey everybody, Mike here with a new video. Today's video is from a question I received in askmike@yahoo.com. The question was basically, what do I do for sourcing or selling, or how do I do it? Because obviously I'm shooting these videos from my bed, and for the most part, since I can't stand and walk, and I'm either in a wheelchair or I'm laying in a bed, how do I do it? So we'll get right into that, okay? Because I hope that what I've got to share will help somebody out there that's in the same situation that I'm in, with a disability that's kind of kept in a bed bound or limited to a wheelchair in a certain area. Basically, what happens is when it comes to sourcing, I got hooked on liquidation.com. I'll put a link down below to that site, and that came from Chris over at Liquidation, Ohio, and I'll put a link down there below to his channel. He's got some good information. He is doing thrifting now, and he still does liquidation lots, I believe, on occasion, and that's how I got started. So I go there to buy not just return electronics that I've sold, like Sony headphones and all that before, but also I buy jewelry there, and picked up some clothes and a few other things. When I'm not doing that, I'll go and check eBay for mistyped titles or descriptions of the way that people, because sometimes people don't spell properly and all, and you can find really good deals that way. But the biggest way, or the way that we use it the most is when Angie and James and Lily go out to either Goodwill or they go out yard selling. They'll take their earbuds and their phone, and we have iPhones, so they'll do FaceTime. And FaceTime, what I'm able to do is, like, they're talking to me, but the other people don't know that the camera's on. So they're panning around and talking to me and making it sound like we're just having a chat. It's a little sneaky, I guess. And then they'll say, hey, Pop, what do you think about that? And I'll look at it and I'll say, I'll tell them I wouldn't give them more than $2 for it, or $3, or, and I'm there during the whole negotiation. If it's something that I want, I'm there in the negotiation. The guy just doesn't hear it, and he thinks he's dealing with James or Angie. In Goodwill, it's a little bit, that's in the yard sale. Goodwill's a little bit different, because they're still talking, and but I'm seeing like the clothes, or I'm seeing the electronics. And the one thing that I do for them when they're doing this for me is I'll get on my laptop because I'm here at home, and I'll see model numbers or whatever, and I do the comp for them. So it kind of works out both ways, they help me and I help them. So with that, after that's done, as far as taking pictures and getting things listed, when it's some clothes items, Angie will take pictures for me of the clothes items, and then she'll write down the measurements in an email when she sends the pictures, and tells me to suggest a price what I should sell it for on Posh, because I'm on Poshmark. And then any of the hard items that I sell up on eBay, they're usually, and I'm back on eBay even though I'm using another website, buyerschoiceauctions.com. I'll put the link to that. Like I've said before, it's my business partner's auction site. By no means can she compete with eBay, other than she has no listing and no final value fees. She makes all her money through her store subscriptions or banner ads. So, but as far as back going to eBay with some of the hard items, my caregiver comes in, and when she's done doing the daily thing that she has to do with me and make sure I'm taking my meds and doing all my other stuff, she's like, okay, let's take pictures. So we set up a thing over the laptop, and I hold the camera and a little selfie light, and she uses a shutter button that's a Bluetooth thing, and she sees the picture, and I just tell her, take it. Bam, and she pushes the button, and we rip off the pictures. And then what I do is I'll process the pictures when she goes, because she has another person she gives care to. Before Angie comes home, I'll go and I'll process all the pictures, clean them up, make sure they look good and they're the right size, and then I'll go do the comps and then do drafts. And then and then once I list it up on eBay, I cross-list it over BCA, and I cross-list it on my website, gumbybuttbutt.com. And if it's a jewelry item, and Angie wants, I can add it to her site if I want, lilliansgifts.com. But basically, that's how I do it. I mean, if depending on how far your disability is, or if you're able to walk with a walker and stand, and then you can take pictures, or you can go shopping, that's cool, man. God bless you. Or if you've got a power chair, and and you can get to the store and you go through and you look and you're buying that way, hey, more power to you. But if you're a person like me and you're kind of stuck in a situation where you can't get out, you can always use the internet, and as long as you got family members that'll help you, or a friend that'll help you, or maybe there's a high school kid that's trying to earn credits for something, and they come and they offer their help, take it. Don't be afraid. I mean, you can do what you can do. Like for me, it's processing the photos and writing the listings, no matter where I put them or where I sell them. Now if I've got a big item, or I've got an item that I don't want to worry about shipping because I like shipping smalls, then I tell James, hey, can you put this on OfferUp, Let Go, or Facebook Marketplace for me? And he does, and he handles all the sales there. So I hope that answered the question. I mean, that's how I do it, and that's how it's been working for me. And I'm lucky that I got a family that wants to help me out, and help me succeed. So if you got somebody like that can help you out, that's how you do it. Or you find somebody, or maybe you got to tell them, maybe they don't want to work for free, but maybe they'll work for lunch. I mean, a couple of sales on eBay, and there's a quarter pounder with cheese, large fries, and an iced tea. Get them lunch. Sometimes Angie, I get her doing a lot of shipping for me, and she's running around, and instead of giving her a couple bucks for helping out, she's like, hey, Dad, how about buying lunch? So I buy lunch. That's how it works. Even Lily got smart. It's like, hey, no, how about you buying lunch? She's done that to me a couple of times, and it's been pretty cool. Because she's getting into it too, and she's young. She's only 8 years old, but she's learning the reselling thing. She's learning the value of stuff. She's learning how to pack and ship. So hey, if you got grandkids, get them involved, man. But anyway, I don't want to make this too long, but I just did want to address the question, and I appreciate that question coming through. One more thing. There's other places that I do source that are on YouTube, and they're part of the reseller community. I used to sell a lot of the stuff on eBay that I got from MSP auctions, and some I kept, which we're going through now. And I'll put a link down there. That's Dwayne's channel, Mothership Products. But the jewelry lately, I've been buying from Just Sandy. Sandy, she's got an auction she does every Friday, and I think she's going to start at 6 Central. Then there's Anita Fuente. She does auctions. I think they're on Sunday. I'm not quite sure of the time. I've got to try to catch it. And then there's Going on Grumpy, Barb. She does them, I think sometimes it's either Tuesday or Wednesday. But what I'll do is I'll put anybody that I mentioned here, I'll put their links down below in the description. Go check them out, man. And the other one is just a recent one, is Makeup Zombie. She's got a pretty cool way of doing it. You don't bid, man. It's like cutthroat. I ain't never seen anything like it before, and it's kind of fun. So I'll put links to all those channels. I'd like you to go check them out. Subscribe, click their little bell so you get the notifications, and support your local retailers, or not only your local retailers, but your local resellers too that are on YouTube, because a lot of them got some really good stuff. So now with that said, we'll move on, and if you like this video, give a thumbs up, subscribe, share, leave your comments down below or questions. If you don't want to do that for the whole world to see, you can always send them to askmike@yahoo.com. And I'm going to ask God to bless you guys with great health, happy family and kids, and to prosper you with many sales, and give you the honest money, the money that He wants you to have. And you'll be surprised. It'll be a lot. And as He's blessed me, I know He'll bless you. With that said, we'll see you in the next video. Rollin Picker out.